Okay, so here we are currently in Rome, in one of the piazzas, and this one's got the Pantheon. And in this video I want to do a little bit of sort of a settings video for walking tours at night time in low light with the Osmo Pocket 3. So I've currently got the exposure set to automatic, just to make life easier, because I don't really want to be faffing around with manual settings while walking around. So the ISO I've set to max to 1600 and let the old ISO be set automatically. The shutter speed is currently 1/30th. Let's look at the frame rate, which is 30 frames per second, which is perfectly fine for walking videos. And I've also got the resolution set to 4K. Now let's have a look at the other settings. The focus mode, which is set to continuous, and we also have the white balance set to automatic, again because I don't want to be changing that. And as for the colour space, I have that set to D-Log M10-bit, just so I can be doing some colour grading if I want to afterwards. Actually, I'm going to probably insert some video footage of the colour grading once it's been done. And if you're interested in that, I'm going to be doing a video shortly how to do colour grading on the DJI Pocket 3 coming up very soon, so make sure of course you're subscribed to the channel to don't miss out on that. Okay, so here we are at the Pantheon. I'm just going to be walking through. I'm particularly interested to see what happens if we go through into the more dark areas. So underneath here, the light levels are beginning to drop, as you can see here by the ISO going up. Let's just go up to the door, have a look at that. Maybe do a bit of a dolly shot here. Alright, let's leave this area and head back into the light. Okay, I should mention that the gimbal mode I'm using is the follow mode, and that allows me to just look up and down at various objects in the piazza rather than the tilt lock mode, which is a lot more restrictive. You may also notice that the colours on the screen appear to be a bit washed out in the D-Log colour profile, and that's to be perfectly expected and quite normal for the flat colour profile. Now of course we could do some colour grading on this later, and I did promise that I'm going to do a video on this in the future, so look out for that on the channel at some point soon. Let's now do a comparison between the flat colour profile and the normal colour mode by switching to the colour mode, normal colour mode now. And you can see that the quality of this is also pretty good, perfectly acceptable for walking videos at night. And in my experimentations walking around, I think the Pocket 3 handles low light situations pretty well, as advertised, and it's doing a pretty good job in automatic mode. So as I say, I wouldn't probably change any of these settings going to manual, just because you don't want to be spending the time faffing about with the manual settings when you're supposed to be out enjoying yourself with your Pocket 3 at night, walking around trying to get the atmosphere and stuff like that. So leave things in the automatic mode and you should be absolutely fine. Now this piazza's got quite a lot of light levels, so I'm just going to go to a quieter section just on a side street where the light level is going to be much darker, just to see how the Pocket 3 copes in this situation. And you can see that the ISO is rising up as the light levels drop. But once again, the Pocket 3 is handling this situation pretty well, I think. The only thing I probably would suggest is changing the ISO max to 1600, just to prevent the Pocket 3 from raising the ISO up too much to introduce image noise. Other than that, guys, I hope this video has been useful to you in some way, shape or form. If it has, of course, then I appreciate a thumbs up and a comment if you have any questions. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course, and see you soon on another video. Take care.